Yo, 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 what's going on? Have to break the bad news. I hate to do it, but it's gonna sink in. It's gonna sink in after tonight when the Kings beat Golden State. And now y'all bandwagoners can just jump right off to the next team. Do it early in the playoffs is better. No one will remember. But it's gonna happen. Now that Draymond's suspended. And not hey, you know what? You definitely got some young energy on the bench that could definitely help you. So I'm not even gonna make that the excuse. And the Kings aren't even playing great. So the thing is that y'all failed to win two games on a team that everybody is favored you to win. Like, yeah, I mean, looking at the Vegas odds, like the Kings are low. No one thinks they're gonna win. It's just disrespectful in a way. But what you're looking at, just the stats and I mean, you can see the ref. People are trying to blame the refs. Like JJ Redick, he blamed the refs on TV. It's like, how is JJ Redick did that? I was surprised. Like JJ Redick, like okay, he done lost all his credibility. He done blamed the refs. Like we blame the refs. We say it, but that was his full argument to why the Kings were beating the Golden State Warriors. His full argument was the refs. It wasn't Draymond. I mean, I was surprised because when Draymond, I felt like that was like he was that gymnastics Olympics sport where the horse when they jump on the little trampoline. That's what it looked like. Draymond did, just one legged though, on Sabonis. Even though he was holding his leg, there's a thousand. Just I was exaggerating. There's at least five slicker ways to do what he did and get away with it. No suspension, no foul. He could have did it and not got a foul. Like there is at least five slicker ways that he could have did what he did and inflicted the pain that he wanted to inflict because he was holding his leg and not even a foul been called on him. But Draymond had to Draymond his way out of it and be all extra and not hide his intentions at all. Which, hey, you know what I mean? That's if that's what you want, you're gonna get that. You know what I mean? And I don't like what Draymond did. I just don't like. I really don't like how he did it. Too obvious. Like, and then you got people defending him. Like, oh well, like yeah, we get all that, but you could say that when he actually falls, or like he could say he's losing his balance, but he looked like he was pretty sturdy, pretty sturdy. He got his leg loose, got his footing right on Sabonis's under his rib, right there on his sternum, right on what's that in the middle? I don't know where. He got him. He put his foot right there and just boop, jumped over him. It reminded me of when they do when a skateboarder does a kickflip. Like he kind of like if it was a skateboarder. I wonder if someone got a meme where he got a skateboard like kick flipping over Sabonis. That'd be kind of funny because that's what it looked like. And you gotta get a lot of all your weights on that foot on that back foot to do a kick flip and the other foot's just there to direct the board. But that's a whole different subject. That's what it reminded me of. So I don't know, Jermaine. He doing that. He should have known he was gonna get suspended. He couldn't play that off. But if he was like fell and maybe just fell down a little bit, stepped and lost his wobbled a little bit or something, he could have got away with it without even a foul being called because Sabonis was grabbing his leg and he could have played it off like I lost my balance. But ain't no acting in Draymond. Ain't no hiding his intentions. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. You gonna step over me, LeBron? Uppercut to the nuts. You shouldn't have stepped over me. But so with Draymond, that's gonna be That's gonna be what that is. That gonna be, Yeah, y'all got that. That's not an excuse. It's happened before. It's already, is a chance it's gonna happen once Draymond gets on the court, especially when the competition level steps up in the playoffs. Do anything to win, anything for the W. It's not looking too good for the Warriors. They pull it off tonight. They need to win both of these games at home for me to even change it because the Warriors, they going home and the Kings have been doing, proving it all year. They seem to be proving it in the first two games of the playoffs. No reason to hold on to hope now, right? Ain't no reason, but if you still want to, like that, you're a real fan, and that's a real fan. But if you're not a real fan and you thinking Sacramento's gonna lose based on their season record and based on them doing this to the returning champs who just got their and they just got their star back, so it's not like they're missing anybody now. They're missing Draymond, but they played two games with Draymond and took losses. Maybe three. What does it say? Third one for sure, right? They get the third one, then we know it's for sure. Really. In the fourth, they knock them out. I like to see the Kings in the conference finals, but I did pick the Lakers to beat them on my bracket, but it's changing because if they sweep Golden State, which I think I had them sweeping Golden State, in the manner of which they sweep Golden State, in that matter, and however it looks to me, I may just take, I got that bracket, but I may have to I'm going for the Kings because these guys got the energy, the way Sabonis is playing. Though he's playing a little dirty, but I'm not sure if it's just because that's what the other team's giving. Because sometimes when the other team playing dirty, you got to play dirty. Because if you don't, that's the loss you're gonna take. They're gonna get away with a lot of fouls, mess up a lot of your shots, and a lot of their shots are gonna you're trying to play the right way and not foul them, and they're gonna have clean shots, clear shots. So if they're bumping, you bumping, or they have an advantage on you. So we'll see if they play this type of style in the other rounds. Sabonis looking like a dirty player, just how they're playing. They say Monk was grabbing legs. We'll see, because I'm not sure if they've had that reputation during the season necessarily. But Draymond definitely has a reputation, so it is what it is. So next, we got the Clippers. You know what I mean? So Suns in six, but they get eliminated. Suns get eliminated in six. Clippers in six. I still feel that way. Yes, the Suns had their one good game. You know what? They're gonna have a few good games, a couple good games. They're gonna have one more good game, and it's not really. It's based on the structure of the team. It's not based on the players, and I'm not trying to base it on they drive and everything. It's just the structure and just probability and stuff. There's a lot of you got these starters having to play high minutes. You see in Chris Paul, I ain't finna play the minutes you're gonna ask me to play. Like some sort of like, hey, we can play. They're playing a lot of minutes, and out of the top three on the Suns team, I only think KD is capable of it, but KD's a little fragile. He can't. There's the more he's out there, the more likely he can suffer an injury that could be season ending and all that. And that's how it is. And it's just a fact. Even he was playing less minutes with Golden State and it happened. So I'm not. I hope it don't happen, but it's just a probability. The more you drive on the road, the more you likely you're gonna get in an accident. And KD he's not the best defensive driver. You know what I mean when it comes to your body. So he may land wrong or get hit the wrong way, and he's hurt. So we don't want that. But you could pull it. You could sprain yourself. You know what I mean? There's all kind of injuries you can do that. that don't necessarily end your season, but they'll slow you down. And if you continue to play on them, they'll definitely get worse. So there's always that risk with KD. So that's why I say Devin Booker is the only one I can see playing 40 plus minutes for the rest of the series. 42, 43, 44, 45, the whole game. Devin Booker can do that and not really have to worry about injuring himself. He may be a little winded at the end, but he seems like he can do it. So you got one player because you don't have a bench. So if you had just somebody that was not as good, that could just back you up a little bit. Give KD a breather, and put up some scoring and provide some defense. Then KD can get a breath, and then KD can come back with more energy. But the problem is they gotta play the starters too many minutes and not give them a rest, and it's gonna get a little tiresome. They can do it. They're gonna be sore, and this is the only series. This is the only series where there's no it's play one game off a day, play one game off a day. Every other series in this first round, they have 1 point where they take 2 days off. Not this series. So that's a benefit to the Clippers as well. It's just play off, play off, play off. Some of these teams took 2 days off right now. You're not seeing them. I think that's why Golden State's playing tonight because they took 2 days off. They got the rest of their legs. Steph Curry got the rest of his legs. You know what I mean? When Draymond come back, he gonna be rested. So his knees finna be good. But with the Clippers, they don't get that. Clippers have a deeper bench. Even though Kawhi is playing heavy minutes, we do have a bench that maybe just needs a little bit of just to, keep them in line. They got all the energy in the world, though. Definitely got all the energy in the world. So it's going to be interesting. Definitely interesting. If the Kings can steal one in LA, show they fight, that would definitely be something, but it ain't gonna be much because they'll be back. They'll be back to regular where they should be at, and the Clippers can still finish it off. So they got one more in them. That's all I'm saying. They got one. They got one more win in them. The Clippers will finish it off. Either way, that's how it's supposed to be. The team who finishes it off wins. They go on to the next. But let's see how it goes down tonight.